Hello guys, it is week 9. I had my first doctor's appointment today, and so let's just get started. For starters, let's see, I'll just go over the appointment, what they did, all the things. So going into the appointment, I was super nervous. I was just like, is everything gonna be okay? Am I really pregnant? I felt like, what if I'm having a phantom pregnancy and I'm not pregnant and my body just thinks that I am? That was my biggest concern, I guess. And I was also just nervous. I had a dream last night that they did the ultrasound and that there was nothing there. So I woke up after having that dream, and then we went to the doctor's appointment. So I was already feeling anxious in general. So we get there, and super nice. The nurses and everybody that we interacted with were super nice. Just great. Just every interaction. The receptionist, the check-in people, the nurses, really nice. So we did all that. They did the exam, they did a pap smear, and then they did an ultrasound. And so I was like, well, I looked online, and sometimes people got ultrasounds on their first appointment and sometimes they didn't. So I didn't want to be disappointed. So I was like, I'm gonna go in it expecting to not have an ultrasound, and we'll go from there. So she told me, the nurse was like, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do an ultrasound, blood work, all that. So cool. So we got through all the things. We did the ultrasound. There is a baby. Confirmed. There is a baby Altom. And we got little pictures. So let me show you some of the pictures, because we officially have a baby. So this is baby Altom. They did confirm that the due date is going to be January 1st, 2019. So obviously baby could decide, no, I want to be born in 2018, and could come earlier. But we might have a New Year's baby. So either way, it's a winter baby, which I love the winter time. So I think I will be most comfortable in the winter to have a winter baby. So that worked out nice. And what else? The baby is doing great. We heard its heartbeat whenever she showed us the ultrasound. I was like, is that a baby? She's like, yeah, that's the baby. So cute. It's just hanging out in there. So I'm still like in shock, because like this whole time I've been telling myself, like, Hannah, you might be crazy, like there may not be a baby. But now, like, it's gonna have to sink in that there is a baby growing inside of me. I am 9 weeks, so let me pull up my laptop and see what the baby's up to in week 9, and then we can kind of talk about that. Okay, so while I'm pulling everything up, I just want to say, I have never given blood before, or had blood taken, never. So I was super anxious about it. And the guy who took my blood, he was like this super old man. He was so sweet. He had a ton of pictures of cats. He had cat calendars hung up in his little lab office. And he was just so nice. He knew I was really nervous. And he just couldn't handle, I couldn't handle how nice he was. The entire hospital, so nice. So far, I'm feeling great about this whole thing. That's at the moment. I'm on a high right now. I'm sure the panic will come back. But anyway, so 9 weeks pregnant. I will insert a photo of what the baby looks like. I feel like it still looks the same from the last time I showed you guys, but let me show you. See, the first trimester is almost over. The baby is about an inch. which is the size of a pecan. And let me see. It's the size of a pecan, a eastern-tailed blue butterfly, jacks, and a canape. I'm probably saying that wrong, but adorable. Apparently, let's see. It says that all of the baby's body parts are intact, and now it's time for the baby to grow. It says, what else does it say? Although they are not all fully formed, all of the baby's essential muscles and body parts are present. The kidney, liver, brain, and lungs, they're all starting to function on their own too. Baby is developing taste buds. The eyes are nearly developed enough to see, but the eyelids will fuse shut for another 4 months or so. And then it says the inner ear is also beginning to form the fluid which allows the baby to develop a sense of balance. Baby has toes, bones in the arms, and joints that bend in their elbows. And then it says that at week 9, you can normally start hearing the baby's heartbeat. So, yeah, baby's heart is developing 4 distinct chambers and valves. It's insane to me. Like, this whole process has really just shown me how truly much of a miracle this whole process is, because I mean, this little baby is an inch and already has all of these functions. It's just crazy. It really gives me a big appreciation for life. And also it makes me have a really big heart for the unborn, because I know it's easy to kind of, they get called fetus or they get called embryo, but this process has really, really shown me how quickly this little creature develops, and how detailed and how so organized this whole process is. It constantly just makes me amazed at the way that God created our bodies, and how quick all of this happens. I know the Bible verse that mentions that, from the womb, Jesus knows you from the womb, from the moment that you were conceived, and all of that. And I don't mean to get super spiritual, but I know my mom, that was her favorite Bible verse, Psalms, I think it's 139. It was her favorite whenever she was pregnant with me, and so I've always loved that chapter, but it's been on my heart a lot lately, because just seeing, that this baby is so wonderfully made already. Even, from when I started the vlogs, the baby was, I think, week 4, and it's insane how much is going on in this little baby already. So anyway, I'm gonna leave you guys here. My next appointment with the doctor will be a month from now. And until then, things are going good, feeling good, everything's going great. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll be able to tell the world soon. We're getting closer to telling everybody, but until then, thanks for keeping up here, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye!